Well, a long-preserved male bastion in the Indian Armed Forces is about to fall. On Friday, the Naval Aviation, 56 years after its inception, will for the first time induct women combatant officers in its aviation cadre. Radhika Iyer meets the lady officers ready to create history.
It was more than just a routine flight. This Dornier 228 over the southern peninsula and back to the naval base in Kochi. Manning it were two lady officers who will be Indian Navy's first ever women observers of maritime patrol aircraft. This means Sub-Lieutenant Seema Rani Sharma and Ambika Huda would plan tactics, execute them, fire weapons and could even be in action in the harm's way, which so far only the men have been doing.
I am definitely ready to go and perform there.
22-year-old Ambika Huda says her father, a retired army officer in Haryana, wanted her to join the army. But on Friday, when she would be inducted as observer in the aviation cadre in the Navy, she says her father would be the proudest man.
I was sure that I'm going to do something thrilling and like adventurous sort of thing.
As part of a pilot project, the Navy will induct observers in its flying branch every 6 months after a 27-week-long rigorous training. Apart from Seema and Ambika, two male officers will wear the wings of gold.
The will is there and the open-mindedness is there. I think the path will just follow.
While the women may be raring to go, Indian warships at the moment are just not women-friendly. For example, at the training camp, I saw renovation work taking place to ensure facilities like changing room for the ladies. So while some other Asian countries may have zoomed past Indian Navy, it seems that we have finally taken the first step. From the Kochi Naval Base with SP Babu, Radhika Iyer, NDTV.
Tuba.com.
Indian Navy creates history by inducting two women combatants into its combat arm. Indian Navy created history by inducting two women combatants into its combat arm on Friday. The passing out parade was held at Southern Naval Command in Kochi. Sub-Lieutenants Ambika Huda from Haryana and Seema Rani Sharma from Uttar Pradesh will work as observers on the Indian Navy's multi-role Dornier aircraft that is used for transportation and aerial surveillance.
Women were there always, and this is again one field where again we are here. So it's a matter of great pride for all of us, our instructors, in fact our parents and everyone, I say.
Ambitions will be definitely to whatever we have learned to give it back to our service. That is what is professionalism for us ahead.
Both the women combatants are part of the 4-member officers of the First Short Service Commission Observer Course out of the total 10 officers passing out of 70th Abintio Observer Course in Kochi base.
They will be doing a very challenging job. We call them airborne tacticians. They will be playing the naval warfare tactics with the aircraft in warfare, be surveillance or giving the data to ships, or firing weapons, operating sensors.
Huda and Sharma, both 22-year-olds, completed a 16-month course at the Naval Academy at Mandovi in Goa and another professional schools of the Indian Navy before landing up at the Observer School at INS Garud in Kochi. Purnima Vidivya for Rehna.
These lines from a popular 60s song sum up the glamour and the excitement surrounding the fighter pilot.
With a big black nose, he flew to the sky. The secret bend, but the Baron shot him down. Curses roiled again.
But today's pilot is a techno warrior with his rugged cockpit, now a digital maze with the likes of missile approach warning systems and whole lot of other technology. And increasingly, he is also a she.
28-year-old Flight Lieutenant Vishnu Priya is all set to get behind the joystick of her AN-32. A mission to fly down special forces and drop them in hostile territory. For Vishnu Priya, an engineer by qualification, it was the glamour of a fighter that pulled her into the force. But air sickness changed her course. Today, as a transport pilot, Vishnu Priya continues to fly high.
Flying is a challenging environment in itself. Aviation is a zero-error profession. And this aircraft is a very versatile aircraft. We perform a lot of operations like paradrop, dropping loads.
She represents a small but determined group of women flying transport planes and helicopters just like their male counterparts. After years of legal wrangling, the IAF was the first to accept for women.
Those thin lines that were there, you know, that gender line that was there, do you think that is now sort of getting blurred?
Yes, because it's been a long time and everybody has gotten used to seeing lady officers in the armed forces.
In a country where women have been barred from the fighter stream of the Air Force, the Supreme Commander is a woman. President Pratibha Patil made history when she took a Sukhoi sortie at the age of 74, making the strongest pitch for her gender by entering the cockpit of a fighter plane.
The ladies who themselves are choosing to be in combat stream, if they are prepared for it, why not?
Currently over 800 women serve in the IAF, in all but the fighter stream, a tiny fraction of a 5,000 strong force.